got... Wait, hold on a minute. Hey, Taurus besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale. How the fuck I do? Taurus Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Taurus, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Taurus, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Taurus, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Taurus, if you don't like my shit, get out my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Cornecia, hello. Good afternoon. If you have made it in this live, that means you have some big goals you need to achieve, okay? If you have clicked on this reading, I don't want to hear no negativity of what the fuck you can't fucking do, okay? There is a will, okay? There is a way. Mally, hello, good afternoon. I don't know why the fuck I keep forgetting what the fuck it is. Cor, hello, good afternoon. Roshan, good afternoon. Leah, good afternoon. Nikki, good afternoon. Yules, good afternoon. LaShawn, good afternoon. How are you guys? Thank you for joining me. I feel like I'm getting like a little bit more clear in like my purpose and my purpose as of now. Okay. And I always got a purpose. I just need to figure out in the moment what the fuck am I supposed to be doing now. So I feel like I'm getting more clear. And it's like Spirit keeps saying, step your game up. Okay? Step your game up. Everybody can do love. Anybody and their mama can do motherfucking love. But can they manifest like you? Okay? Can they dream like you do? Okay? That's the thing. How many $50,000 readings you gonna see? How many? Shit, let me turn that off. Sorry. You gonna see not a damn one, okay? Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna say. Not a damn one. You gonna see people that talk about money and what the potential of what your month gonna look like. Nah. We need to dream bigger and know that it can be achieved. We just need the access, okay? We just need the cheat code. And apparently it's already in the universe. The cheat code already exists. You just need somebody that can get it. And I was thinking to myself, I said, I don't understand what the fuck Spirit be telling me half the damn time, okay? I eventually get it. But I don't understand half the time. But one thing that I have realized that I can legitimately know exactly what Spirit is saying is when I channel. When I channel. I gotta go back and watch my own damn reading so I could be like, that's what the fuck they was talking about? Because I can't get it on my own. But if I do a general reading, I can squeeze my ass up in there and be like, well, what was the secrets? So, here we are. So, congratulations on your $50,000, okay? Now, don't sum it up to, you know, I'm going to get it from just this job. Spirit said $50,000 in 1 month. It can happen in any way. In a large lump sum, in small increments coming in throughout the month. Somehow, some way, you are capable of making that $50,000 in 1 month, okay? So, we're going to see what comes up and stuff. Whose birthday it is? No, what the fuck on? Happy birthday! I'm just kidding. I'm going to get nervous. But happy birthday, Afro. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Or if you want the other version, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Or my version is going to drag out. Every year, somebody pick up the phone regretting that they picked up the phone. But happy birthday. I was about to say congratulations, but I mean, that don't go together. But maybe congratulations, but that don't go. That's my awkwardness right here. But happy birthday, Aries. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get started, cause I want to take my son out of this house. We gotta figure out something else to do. He cannot be on the game all damn day. But he do be on the game all damn day when I let him. But either way, so this is gonna be your channel message. Make 50,000 in 1 month. Take notes if you need to. Come back and play it if you need to. Now give me like some breathing room on this reading because I'm really going to have to see what the fuck they talking about. Okay, so I might get stuck a little bit, but I'm going to get it. Just give me a minute to get it. Either way it goes, what's the most important thing to remember? That Spirit wants you to remember. When you're going for making this $50,000, the first fucking thing they want you to remember. Spirit. What is it that you want Taurus to remember? And if you see them nets, I ain't get rid of them yet, but I'm a clean up today. And I'm going to try my best to get rid of them. So, we're going to do something. Because I cannot. What's the most important thing you want Taurus to remember? Did I cook last night? No, the fuck I didn't. Either way, what's the most important thing you want Taurus to remember? The universe loves you. The universe wants to spoil you. That's what Spirit said. The most important thing I want you to remember is that the universe loves you. The universe wants to spoil you. You can get whatever you desire from the motherfucking universe. Okay? It exists. Where there's a will, there's a way. Put it out there. You got recognition and reward. You are here to be rewarded, okay? This world is not here to be, just filled with nothing but lessons and whatever the fuck else exists, right? So all that stuff about the money talk and everything else, I don't give a fuck about that, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be blessed however I need to be blessed. Whether it's this currency, another currency, whatever the fuck else currency exists, okay? Right now, that's not my reality. I'm not on the concerned, portion of what the fuck going on with the government and the mishandling of money and everything else. Fuck that shit. Okay? I'm in the when you get it right, you'll bless me. Okay? And I'm not worried about it. As long as this is working right now, this is what we focused on. So Spirit is saying the most important thing they want you to remember is that the universe is a giving universe. You can literally ask for whatever it is amount of money that you want and receive it. But right now, this reading is on the $50,000. It exists. Come on. You could call it in. You got the magnet here. Longing, desire, gravity, magnetic, attraction, charm, some French word, seduction, yearning, right? You can call it in. Spirit saying, request it from the universe. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's always a reason for, my readings or whatever. There's a reason why it comes up now instead of in the past or in the future somewhere, right? Spirit saying, remember, at the end of the day, you can achieve it. Nothing is too good to be true. You can achieve it. You are deserving of it. You got the Chariot. Ooh. I don't know anything about that clown. You're going to throw me off. And you got third party shit. You got the ships at the bottom. So, basically, Spirit's saying you could draw it to you, right? You can draw it to you. Whatever amount of money that you want, you can draw it to you. So $50,000 is not unreasonable whatsoever. No matter what you're doing, it's not unreasonable. You just have to know that you can have it. That it's already yours. You are capable of having it no matter what. But somebody's influence, you got to get them out. There's a reason why you haven't got it. Okay? There's a reason why you will not make $50,000 in a month right away, or maybe ever, right? Or there's a reason why you have not made it. Spirit is saying you are capable of making it. The reason why this reading is here. But there's somebody's influence that's around you for the reason why you have not made it. Why you may not even believe wholeheartedly with your heart of hearts that you are capable of making it. But Spirit's saying what they want you to remember is nobody else's influence matters. Nobody else's thoughts matters. They're not magnetizing anything. Okay, so if they're doubting you, what are they magnetizing in their life? You can literally look at their life and know no matter what they're showcasing to you, all that doubt is filled with some type of turmoil. They're not getting all that. It's a front. It's a front. Right? They probably got some little scamming thing going on or whatnot. So basically, Spirit is saying, stay the fuck out of somebody else's life. Stay out of somebody else's life. You're the only person drawing this in. You are more than capable. Stay out of what's going on with somebody else in their business and whatever doubts they got going on. Things may not be working in their life because they can't see it moving, but you can. Now, where the fuck is this card at? You have the Knight of Cups. Look at that. Look at the shit, right? Spirit saying you got the, you know, with the sail and stuff, you like redirect the I don't really know how the ship works. But you got the sailing thing and you redirect it where you want the ship to go, like the old ships or whatever, the little smaller ones. I don't fucking know. But either way it goes, Spirit saying, look, you get to redirect wherever you want this to go to. Wherever you want this money to not come from. You get to redirect it. Give me a second. The ships will meet you wherever you are. Basically, wherever you are is where the dock is. So, Spirit is saying, you will call in the amount of ships that you desire based off where you are. So, based off your thought process is what you're going to receive. So, if you only feel like I'm only worthy, the universe is only going to give me $10. That's the ship that you're going to call in. You're going to get the $10 ship, you know, trunkling along, right? If you feel like, you know, I can get $1,000, Spirit saying, well, you can get to $1,000 worth of ships coming in. If you feel like I'm worth $30,000, you can get $30,000 worth of ships coming in. Spirit is saying it's really going to come down to what you feel that you are worthy of. Do not look at your reality. You got to learn how to become delusional now. And it's not that you're delusional, it's just you got to tap out of what the reality is showing you right now. You are a creator. You are able to manifest whatever you desire. You got the Ace of Swords, right? The universe is going to give you what you are calling in. You're calling. You are, what's the thing called? You are the captain of your ship. All those ships coming in, you are in control of them. And Spirit is saying, if you don't gain control of this damn ship, you won't be destined to get whatever, right? The ships may not make it to you because you done damaged them. You done delayed them. You caused storms within the ocean. Hold the fuck on, because I'm getting congested. You caused storms within the ocean. Those ships was on their way. That $50,000 is on its way to you. Okay? Somehow, some way, it's going to make its way to you. My Spirit is saying, when you start to cause doubt within what it is that you are manifesting, you cause the rivers or the oceans to start doing some funky shit where the ships can't sail no more. They got to stay still. Right? They're going to find other land for a minute to dock at. Now you on a delay because you got to wait for it to come in. Spirit is saying you put your focus on you are deserving. It's clear selling. Clear selling. And then you got death here. Okay? The hell with these third parties. Okay? The hell with the doubters. $50,000 is small money, right? It's small money. You got to look at it as small money. I don't care. You got to look at it as small money because you need to see it as it's easy to achieve. It's easy to get. You start looking at it as big money, right? Calling yourself, like people say, oh, you big balling and stuff, right? The little haters and stuff. You start looking at it as big money, it's harder for you to achieve. $50,000 in 1 month is easy for you to achieve because you don't have to do all the work. Spirit is saying also with this third party here, it's going to come in many ways that you don't even recognize. You don't even know. Spirit is saying, remember to keep the ocean clear. So all those doubts, it got to go. All those negative thoughts, it got to go. Because as soon as, just remember this. When you are doubting, think about where your ships are. Just think. Remember your ships, okay? Remember, I don't care if you got 1 ship, you got 2 ships, whatever else it is. Let's put everything on 1 ship. Let's put everything on 1 ship. When you start doubting, think about your ship. Go to your ship in your mind. Be like, where my ship at? Because if I'm doubting, what is the ocean doing? All the chaos, all hell's breaking loose. When you start being negative, think about where your ship is. You have a ship, and you could design it however you want to fucking design the ship, okay? It could be a rinky-dinky ship. It could be a rinky-dink ship or something, or it could be a whatever the fuck extravagant ship, okay? You could have put all the works in your ship. Doesn't matter. Whatever your ship looks like. Spirit is saying, I want you to remember what your ship looks like. So whenever you have negative thoughts, you can be like, where's my ship at? Let me calm the fuck down because it's not coming to me. It's not coming to me. So anytime somebody interferes, right? Let's say another person. Remember this, okay? Everybody has a ship. Just think about that. Everybody has a ship, but we only concerned about your ship. Somebody comes in with their negativity. Now they're pirates. Those are pirates. Literally pirates. They're trying to take over your ship. Right? So now we're not worried about the ocean. You got your mind cleared. It's smooth sailing, which means if it's smooth sailing, who's able to see you? Everybody's able to see you. The ocean is clear to sail. So you now have, stick with me, you now have pirates coming in. Because we can see you. You have clear thoughts. You're doing what needs to be done. You're staying open. You're letting the universe come, bring your ship to you, right? Now there's pirates out there on the ocean. Those are the negative motherfucking Nancys that's now trying to come in and be like, ooh, I like your ship. You don't want it too fancy, okay? You kind of got to be careful with how much you're decorated. So rinky dinky might be a little better for you just to kind of get it to you quicker. But either way it goes, you got pirates coming in basically being like, I like your ship, where are you headed to, or whatever, right? Stick with me. Now Spirit's like, damn, I fucking lost myself. Hold the fuck on. Don't lose me. Just hold on. Those third parties are not going to matter. You need to go ahead and let them go, right? Because now they're interfering. So now look at their ship. You can literally look at their ship and tell exactly how their ship is, what it's been through, because of what they're coming to you with. So if they're coming to you with problems, they're coming to you with doubt, you don't even have to say they got a fancy fucking ship. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's been through some things. And it's not ready to go where you're going. Spirit's saying, let me handle their ships, right? I'll create the storm for them. You don't worry about it. You don't get out of your energy, out of your manifestation powers or whatever else it is for nobody. For nobody's ship. You don't get off your ship for nobody until you get to your destination. You don't allow anybody onto your ship until you get to your destination, right? Because there is a service that Spirit is trying to provide for you. So if you have to look at it in another way, it would be literally the goods and services, right? Where Spirit is bringing you the goods. They're providing you a service. You requested something, I got to bring you the goods. So think about your ship. So if it's your thoughts, Spirit is saying the ocean is probably doing some fuck shit. As soon as you start, worrying or doubting or being negative, you're not receiving it, okay? So calm down and see your ships coming to you, because if you're calm and you put yourself in another energy, it's smooth sailing. That's when you can know that it's going to come. And Spirit's saying, I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. Your ship is always on its way. But as soon as you start to fill it up with doubt or in some type of way, or allow anybody's ship to come in there and take over yours, it's not coming. Okay? It's not coming. Anything that you ask for will show up. It has no choice but to show the fuck up. So this $50,000 that you request from the universe will show up. Okay? It will show up. But, you gotta get it to you. So on your ship, you could have one ship, but you have a bunch of different boxes. Meaning, it's not just gonna come in one large sum. You got a bunch of different boxes. So when your ship comes in, it's now like, well, let me open this box. Oh, there's $10,000 there. Let me open this box. Oh, there's $1,000 there. Let me open this, cargo or whatever else it is. Cargo, boxes, whatever. But Spirit is saying, remember that. Remember the ocean. Remember your ship. If you need a simple way of putting it, it may sound stupid, but believe me, it's not. Just stay with it. Let's move on. So why is this, why is this important to remember? Why is this important for Taurus to remember? Because look at him. If you're destined for greatness, you're destined for spiritual narcissists. Okay? You're destined for pirates. You're destined for people to try to interfere. Spirit is saying, look, some of them people are sent. Okay, they're not chosen to come to you. You didn't call them in. They're just sent to you. Spirit is saying it's important for you to remember the flow of how you're calling in what you desire, because some of these people that are coming to you are basically sent by the devil to stop you from getting it. If I could just get you out of control, if I could get you to spiral, if I could get you to spiral at the last second, if I could get you to doubt, if I could get you to lose your mind, it won't show up. And when it doesn't show up, what are you going to do? Fuck it. I'm going to just dock my ship because I don't believe it's going to come in. Okay, you're going to jump off board and go find another ship. You're going to end up getting on their ship. And now you owe them, and now you're living in their dreams. Now you're living on their ship. And their ship can go any which way that they want it to go, based off of their feelings, based off of, what they're doing. So Spirit's saying it's important because I want you to realize that there are spiritual narcissists out there that do know, where your ship is, where your ship is located. Why? Because you are in the open fucking water. Okay? Now you got the bipolar disorder. And then you got the single woman. Not the committed type. You don't owe nobody nothing. Do not commit yourself. Do not commit your time. Do not commit your energy. Right? Your focus is you at the end of the day. You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing. If you're in a period of manifesting what it is that you desire, this $50,000 in 1 month, you don't owe nobody nothing. Okay? You have a goal. Remember that. You don't owe nobody nothing. I feel like this bipolar disorder energy comes up when you start to feel like, I got to do this. I got to do that. The debts. Let's say the debts, right? I can't make $50,000 because I have these debts. I owe this. I can't make $50,000 in 1 month because, what the fuck was it? I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But let's stick there. Because I owe this debt. Whatever debt it is that you feel like you owe, that I can't make this, because your debt could also be because I'm not doing this certain thing to qualify me to make $50,000 in a month. That just seems too good to be true. But Spirit is saying, I want you to remember it's important because there are people in this world that have done it. They never knew that they would do it, but they've done it. Okay, they've done it. They got their ships to smoothly sail to them, no distractions whatsoever. If they did have a distraction, it doesn't matter. They had their ships come to them. There are people in this world that literally get paid $100,000 a fucking day. A day. Now that's a lot, but it's nothing compared to them. When they look at it, it's nothing. That's easy money, right? Why the fuck are you about to sit here and say $50,000 in 1 month is a lot? It's hard to get. It's hard to obtain. There's somebody in this world that's now making $1 million in 1 fucking month. $2 million in a month. $10 million in a month. The money exists. The money is yours, right? They just know how to call in what they want. They know that they're going to get it. The first time that they achieved it, they didn't know they were going to get it, but they knew they were going to get it. Or they didn't know how they were going to get it, but they knew they were going to get it. So why can't you receive $50,000 in 1 month? Why is that so hard to wrap your... Why don't you feel deserving of it? You got the Page of Wands. I'm telling you, they're going to try to stop you. Like, when you start to feel positive, when you start to feel uplifted, there's always a motherfucking hater that's going to be sent to you, that is going to try to stop you, change your course, or whatnot. You can expect it at this point. You can expect it at this point. But Spirit is saying it's important for you to remember what you are drawing to you. You don't owe nobody no time. You don't owe nobody no energy. When you are in the zone, if you got to cut people out, you got to cut people out. If you got to take time to yourself, you got to take time to yourself. Your energy is precious. It's, what's the word? Precious. But I feel like there's another word. Let me congest it. Vital. Precious. I don't know the word. Your energy is precious. The Wheel of Fortune. Shit, I shouldn't have pulled that. But it's like quitting, right? Quitting anything, like alcohol or cigarettes or whatnot. Those therapy groups, they work. They work. But hold on, they got spiritual narcissists in there. You are surrounded around what you are trying to leave, what you're trying to leave behind. It's going to be a little harder. It's going to always be something to make you remember what you are trying to quit, right? That's not saying you can't have the support group, okay? I'm not saying that. But there's always going to be something there that's going to remind you of what you are trying to get away from. And Spirit is saying it's important that you remember basically how lucky you are, how blessed you are. And don't allow people to come in during a vital time for you to influence you. Sacred. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever saying I said, sacral. Your energy is sacral. Or sacred. Sorry, sacred. Maybe the sacral chakra. Maybe y'all needed some cleansing there. But sacred. Spirit saying it's vital for you to not allow anybody in during this time. You don't have it packed down. So if you see yourself going through mood swings because you don't have it under control, so now you're feeling like you bipolar and stuff, you can't just accept anybody in your life. Right now is not a moment for you to throw yourself into people, to start dealing with a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of different energies. Spirit is saying right now is the time that you have to withdraw because you can't handle it. You don't have it packed down to where I can allow you in my life and I can still bring in this $50,000, right? When the $50,000 a month starts to come in repetitively, you are okay now. Nobody's going to be able to change that because you've already seen it. Nobody's going to be able to take that from you because it's engraved within your subconscious where nobody can take that from you. Nobody can change that, nothing, no matter how many negative people come around. It's that next moment. Okay, each goal that you're trying to achieve, Spirit saying you can call it in, but it's like you have to get to certain levels to realize, well, how do I call that in? You know, what did I do before? When I called that $50,000 in before, I went to this mode. So it's like you're going to go back to the same mode, but the way that you called, let's say this $50,000 in, is going to be a bit different than how you go call in the next level of your manifestation, right? Because there's going to have to be something that changes. So you may not go within anymore. That may not work to call in the next thing. You may have to now go out and fight with the wolves. But we're not on that. We're on the $50,000. And Spirit is saying, this is the vital time when Spirit is saying, I need you isolated. So some of you guys may literally feel like you're having some type of bad luck. Like you lost this friend, you lost this job, you lost this, you lost that. And it's because Spirit is trying to isolate you. Okay? Get you away. So you may be like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Spirit is trying to get you away from whatever spiritual narcissist that is around you, that's lingering. You can't run and hide. They already know your location. They already know what you're doing. So I'm literally trying to separate you. And it's important that you allow it to happen. The way that you used to talk to certain people may not happen anymore. Okay? May not happen for a minute. May not ever happen again. But it may not happen for a minute. You have the Three of Swords here. Spirit saying, look at your ship. Damn it. Look at it. Look, fuck the heart. Look at that big gaping ass motherfucking hole. Okay? Spirit saying, look, you can have a heart all you want to and allow motherfuckers on your ship to destroy your fucking ship. Or you can tell them to kiss my ass for a minute or forever so you can repair your ship. Okay? The temple, the mind. The mind needs to be repaired. It's important. The mind is what's literally going to manifest this $50,000 a month. You need to find a way to repair it. And if you start feeling bipolar, there's a spiritual narcissist around you. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Doesn't mean that you can't love them. But you need to find a way to distance yourself. Okay? And if you can't find a way, Spirit's going to make the way. You have to elevate. You don't have a choice. You can't be stuck all your life. Okay, you could be stuck in certain things. But you have a mission here. You have a purpose here. And if you watch this reading, Spirit is saying you got a major purpose, which is going to need a financial backing. So if I'm trying to get you to get $50,000 a month, of course, I'm about to tear your life upside and down. Upside down ways, whatever, sideways, whatever the fuck my hand was doing. Okay? Because you're not getting it. I need this to happen. In order, now realize, hold on. In order for you to call in this $50,000 a month, now your mindset is on the whole thing of it's a lot of money, right? But you're happy to receive it. When you get it, you're gonna realize how much it's not a lot of money, because literally you could spend that $50,000 on a car and it'll be gone. Basically, it'll be gone in a heartbeat. Apparently, it wasn't a lot of money if it's gone, right? You could spend that $50,000 on a house, and apparently that's not a lot of money because it'll be gone. You still need more money for that house, technically, to like finish paying it off, depending on what house you get. But don't be all literal with me. But you know, it's like when you don't have it, it seems like a lot of money. But when you receive it, it goes out so quickly. It's not a lot of money. So Spirit is saying if it's not a lot of money, you can receive it. If you could call in $200 a week from your job, or $500 a week from your job, or $1,000 a week from your job, or $2,000 a week from your job, it's not a lot of money. You can attract that. So why can't you attract the $50,000 a fucking month? Okay? Instead of like $50,000 a year. Who the fuck got time to be waiting for that? But Spirit is saying it's like the importance of it. You need to get out your mind that it's big, that it's untouchable, that it's unreachable, right? And Spirit is like, if you put that manifestation out there in the universe, be certain, or just know, I'm going to make moves. I'm going to make my moves on my end, but you're going to have to do yours. And your part is seeing the people for what they are and being like, hey, let me recognize this. My energy is sacred at this time. You know, my energy is whatever the fuck. I can't neglect myself. I gotta distance myself. You're being too negative for me. I love you, but I can't have you come in right now. Right? You're being too negative for me. I love you, but you're too doubtful for me. I love you, but I love myself more right now. Right? I have to love myself more right now. If I don't get right, I can't help anybody else out. If I don't get right, I can't, teach anybody else right now, or something. Okay, it's just Spirit saying, look, the reason why this is important is because Spirit's going to be making some changes in your life, making some repairs to the way that you think, making some repairs to the way that you feel, right? It's not saying that you can't love people, but you're going to have to figure out a way to love people from a distance, because if not, Spirit is saying, during the time that you're trying to figure out how to manifest or call in until it arrives, right? Until it arrives, during the time that you're trying to call in your manifestation of this $50,000 in 1 month, you can't have these spiritual narcissists around. You can't have them around whatsoever. They're only going to bring doubt. And I want to say this for the last time. If you start to feel bipolar, one day you're happy and you're like, I believe it, I know it's going to happen. And the next day, you don't believe it's going to happen. There's the spiritual narcissist around, right? The wheel was spinning in your favor and now it's kind of spinning backwards. Your ship is going haywire, right? You now have allowed something or someone into your life. So now let's go into person, place, or thing. It doesn't always have to be a person, because you can sit here and say, well, I eliminated all the people, right? I eliminated all the people in my life. Why the fuck am I feeling bipolar? Why don't I believe? Excuse me. Now let's go into what you take in. What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What's in your reality right now? Fuck the people. We already eliminated them. We are in hermit mode. But we're still watching things. We're still listening to things. The negativity. The spiritual narcissists have found a way to infiltrate your ship. Okay? The pirates have shown up somehow, some way. So it's like the TikTok, right? Your FYP is going to say a certain thing. I literally go for the laughs and everything else, but after a while it annoys me. Because I be like, how the fuck did I get stuck on if a man loves you TikTok? Okay? I don't give a fuck about none of this. I like one fucking video and now it's just back to back to back to back to back. I don't give a fuck about what a man likes and what he don't fucking like. At this point they all fucking bipolar. They can all kiss my motherfucking ass. Okay? But it's like, if I continue to take that in, what am I going to say? What am I going to start to think? I'm going to get focused on that. I'm going to get zoned in that. I need my FYP to look like mornings, right? So Spirit is saying, when your energy starts to shift, what are you taking in? Doesn't necessarily have to be the food and stuff, but it could be part of it. But what are you taking in? That's why it's important, right? That's why it's important. Whatever the fuck I said in this motherfucking reading so far, because I can't backtrack. We've been here too long anyway. So let's move on. So, what do you need to know, Taurus? What do you need to know? How long have we been on this? What does Taurus need to know, Spirit? You have main female. And message of concern. You don't have to call and change her, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to worry. Spirit is saying it's out of your control. Your only objective here basically is to put it out to the universe. You should not be concerned, okay? You see it. You should not be concerned. You should not be worrying about the how, okay? How it's going to show up. Remember the beginning. You have the understanding that if your mind is clear and you are positive, it's sunny outside where your ship is. There's no waves where your ship is. And if it is, it's calm waves. What does Taurus need to know? So some of you guys may be like, well, then I feel like this is why I love channeled messages better. Because you think the people, like even the celebrities, that's making, whatever bank that they're making is just literally doing it all for them. No, they literally have like private astrologers and stuff and private readings and everything else. Someone that can read their birth chart and everything else. They're actually more in tune with what you, not you, but just listen. But with what you, take for granted. It's nothing. Well, all I need is my birth chart just to watch love readings, okay? I'm not saying nothing, but I'm just saying. All I need is that. I need to know what signs I'm going to watch, but I'm going to spend majority of my time taking in nothing but love, which don't do nothing for me, right? It's going to end up breaking my heart at the end of the day because it's not something that's sustainable because I don't have my shit together. Or my person doesn't have their shit together. We're both fucking two lost souls that came together because we love each other, but life can't get any better and we're always longing for something and having arguments because we're both longing for something because we're not taking advantage of what Spirit is actually presenting to us, actually giving to us. But hold on. What do you need to know? You have transition and you have prioritize. And that's one of the reasons, side note, that's one of the reasons why I was like, I feel like I've been dying inside, okay, having a whole identity crisis, bipolar as a bitch, because it's like I'm fucking tired of talking about shit that doesn't help anybody. Like, it helps you in the moment, like if you're really looking for love, but I don't want to do that no more. There's tons of readings if you want to get a love reading that you could go to somebody and you could get that love fucking reading. You could click on YouTube, type in love, all these readings, love readings, all these different readings that's going to pop up for you. But like I said in the beginning, are you going to see the $50,000 a month? No, you're not. Okay, now I get fucking somebody did do it. No, you're not. Okay, prioritize. That's what you got here. Narrow your focus. Narrow your focus. Literally what Spirit said. Okay, literally what Spirit said so far. But what you need to know, what Spirit said, narrow your focus. Split energy leads to poor results. Prioritize your most important, now this is business cards, but business tasks and get them done first. Right? Spirit saying what you need to know is basically you need to prioritize what your focus is going to be on. Okay? What the fuck does love have to do with bringing in $50,000 a month? Right? What the fuck does, your best friend having man problems or woman problems or car problems or whatever the fuck else the fuck they having, okay? What the fuck does that have to do with you bringing in $50,000 a month? And it's not saying that you can't be concerned about it, okay? You just gotta be careful how much you take in. So, if all you hear is, I'm having this problem and I'm having that problem and I'm having this problem, even yourself, okay? Even when yourself does it. But if all you're hearing from the third party is, I'm having this, what are you taking in? What are you taking in? You're taking in their thoughts. You're taking in their problems. And some of those are going to be heavy where they're going to sit here. They're going to sit in your feelings. And you're not, and then in your thoughts. So when you go to sleep, you're now concerned about what the fuck they got going on. Right? You have transition. Changes are coming that require you to shift into new ways of thinking and doing business. But however you manage your life. Don't resist. Embrace the changes. And that's one thing Spirit said here. You're going to go through a transitional period where things are going to change. Things are going to shift. It may seem like it's shifting in the worst direction, but it's for your better good. Okay? It's for your highest good. Okay? You can't make the judgment call, so Spirit has to do it for you. You're concerned about making that final judgment call, so Spirit is going to do it for you. Spirit is saying, look, I just need your focus while you're here on this earth to go where it needs to go to. So it's like if I'm trying to, call in $50,000 a month, I'm not just going to just pray out to the universe and say, hey, universe, I want the $50,000 and that's it, right? I have to do something on my part. So I may end up reading a book or something or, taking classes on some shit, right? In the meantime, like, if I want to grow, because I know $50,000 a month is not going to be it. That's not all I'm going to end up making. I'm going to make more. And if I want to make more, I have to learn more, right? It's going to be a new level. I have to learn more. So I may learn the importance of money, right? I may learn whatever the fuck else you may fucking learn. It's just like prioritize. Okay, it's like if you're learning to cook. If you're learning to cook, you're not gonna come to me talking about how you cook. Okay? I'm your wrong priority. You should not be focused on me and asking me shit about how to fucking cook. I don't fucking know. I can't even do a reading on it. I don't know how to do it. Okay? I'm your wrong fucking priority. So it's like Spirit is saying, what they need you to know is you need to find information that's going to elevate you in what you're trying to progress with, right? There's a reason why people have learned certain things in this world, and there's books out there that they wrote about them in, and there's classes out there that they learned about them in, and there's mentorships and everything else. I'm just saying, blahscrystalsale.com. But, there's a reason why we have so many people in this world at different levels. You're able to learn them. You're able to use them. Spirit is saying, if you can't figure out how to bring that $50,000 into your life, into your existence in 1 month, you aren't using the tools that are already existing in this world. People, places, or things. Right? The book is already written with the whole bylaw. Right? The reading is already posted. Well, it will be soon. With the whole bylaws. Right? You just got to use them. You have access to all the tools that you need to bring in the $50,000 a month. Okay? You have access to better jobs, better paying jobs. You have access to businesses, whether it's buying a business that's already established that, somebody's selling, or it's creating your own business with your own ideas. Spirit is saying you have the access. You have the ability. Okay, but you got to get off your ass. You got the Six of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords. That old you that did not make $50,000 a month does not exist right now. I don't give a damn. Know that. It does not exist. So the same tactics that you used before, you're not using anymore. Get your ass the fuck up. Please don't talk to me. Because I need sleep. Don't listen to me though. Okay, I'm fighting spirit. Get your ass the fuck up. Okay? That was old you. That was broke you. You gotta move different. You gotta move different. And that don't mean like I gotta, what is it? That don't mean, damn it, hold on. Fuck, I'm gonna just say what I got. Basically, Spirit is saying, look, during that time that you wake up early, ooh, Jesus. Think about all the positivity that you can fuse into your brain. Think about what you could study in the early morning when you wake up early. You know, change how you used to do things. In the morning, you never ate. You never spent time, cooking food. You never ate anything. Good afternoon. You never ate anything. You never did whatever it is. You never did anything in the morning. You were just groggy in the morning. You were grumpy in the morning. You didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. That was broke you. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. Okay, I need to say it how I need to say it. That was broke you. Spirit's saying we're on $50,000 a month you. We're on a whole new version of you. If you don't kill that old you off, because if you gonna try to get $50,000 doing the same old shit, you not getting it. The old you was focused on something else. I'm gonna rest a little longer. Even though my body is awake, I'm gonna lay here even longer. Okay? To the point that I can't even enjoy laying here anymore because now I'm over indulging in this rest. It's not even a peaceful rest anymore because now I'm looking at the clock like, damn, I gotta get up in 10 minutes. When I could have been up 30 minutes ago and being like, ooh, I feel, restful. I feel accomplished because I cooked breakfast for myself. But now, no, I'm overindulging in the old broke mentality where now I'm looking at the clock literally like, damn, I got 5 minutes. I'm creating negativity already. I got 5 minutes to get up. Damn, I got 2 minutes to get up. I don't want to get out of bed. Now we passed the time, right? We passed it. I don't want to get out of bed. Fuck, maybe I should call out. Fuck it. It's already filled up with, you already fucked your day over. Already. Within your subconscious mind already, don't worry, I don't give a fuck what positive shit happens during the day. You already started off with some negative bullshit, which is going to carry over. And remember, I'm saying it doesn't matter about what positive things happened throughout the day, because the next day, you're going to do the same shit again. Because it's repetitive. It's routine. That's why I say I got to watch my videos back, because I got to get in my own hands. But it's repetitive. It's routine for you. So now, every morning that you wake up, you have some type of negative thought. It's repetitive. So Spirit is saying you got to break those old fucking habits of the broke you, okay? The broke mentality of you. You can't keep doing the same thing. It doesn't matter if, you force yourself to do something that you do not like. It was something different. And Spirit is saying just by taking that step, you will find the direction to go in, which is going to be smooth sailing. So maybe instead of, let's say you decided to work out in the morning, right? I'm going to work out in the morning. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to work out in the morning. But I don't enjoy working out in the morning. Maybe I'll work out at night or something. But I don't enjoy working out in the morning. Okay, cool. The thing is, you changed something. You started to get your ass up out the fucking bed. You made your bed up. And you made your way to that gym. Right? But now, since we don't really enjoy that, we don't want to stay in that negative energy. So now we need to find something else. Instead of the gym, we need to find something else that's fulfilling in the morning. So maybe you might meditate or something. Or you might read the book or something. Or, I don't fucking know, but find something fucking else to replace it. But do not change that routine that you just started doing. It aligns to the bigger you, okay? The bigger purpose of you, or the other version, the future version of you, whatever, the higher, you know what the fuck I'm saying. You have the Eight of Pentacles, right? Spirit's saying you're building a new version of you. It's like building your Barbie doll dream house, okay? You're building a different version of you. You know, back in the day when they had the small Barbie houses and then you can kind of put them together and make them into a bigger house, or not even. Let's just say you get the house and now you got to put the stickers on the houses, on the windows and stuff, and you got to put the stickers on the bed frames and stuff, or even a Barbie dream car. You got to put the stickers for the windows and all that other shit, right? It came as a car. It came as a house. But you got to put it together. You got to build that version of you. This is why Spirit's saying you could put it out into the universe of what it is that you want, but you got to also build that version of you. What does that version of you intake? Okay? Stay with me. That's what I got. I don't want to say too much. Let's move on. So, what does Spirit want you to concentrate on or your focal point to be? See, your focal point is, let's go back to, you are deserving. You are worthy. You are capable of having it. You have it already. You make $50,000 a month, and anything that tells you otherwise, you need to get the fuck away from. Your dreams are only big to a broke motherfucker, okay? And if you feel like they're big, I'm telling you what energy you are in, what version you are in. If you feel like $50,000 a month is unachievable or it's too much fucking money, I'm telling you what fucking energy you in. And look, better to hear it from me than another motherfucker that's hating on you, that literally is just there to bring you down, okay? If you feel that $50,000 a month is too much fucking money, you are in the broke mentality. You are in the broke version of you, and you need to get the fuck out of that shit. Because if anybody tells you that $50,000 a month is too much fucking money, it's hard to get, you got to be doing all these other little things in order to do it. Spirit's telling you to come into alignment with you, right? But if somebody's telling you that, that's the broke motherfucker you need to get the fuck away from. They don't need to come in. Why? Because you are fucking deserving, and this motherfucker does not feel like you are deserving of it. If you don't get a simple congratulations, let me mind my motherfucking business, they needs to go. They needs to go. Okay? You need to limit your time with them until you go ahead and boot them the fuck out. Come the fuck on. You got bad habits. You got looking you up. And you have child services. Hold on. Hold on. What does that version of you need? Concentrate on that. What does that version of you need? What do you need? Like, what's going to make you happy? I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. Your focal point is what's going to make you happy. If you're not focused enough on you and your happiness, you're going to start to feel neglectful. Now you're going to start to feel like the universe is neglecting me. The universe doesn't love me. The universe doesn't spoil me. And I don't want to say that too much. Okay. But you're going to start to feel that way because you're still in these bad habits. You're focusing on these bad habits, so therefore you feel like the universe is neglecting you. The universe isn't giving you anything. You're still sitting there waiting for whatever the universe was going to give you, what you asked the universe for. Spirit is saying this is why your focal point needs to move into I am deserving, right? The universe loves me. The universe spoils me. Because then you won't feel like a neglected child. You feel like a spoiled fucking child, okay? You won't have to sit there and fucking throw a temper tantrum because you're getting everything that you desire. So literally, you need to be concentrating on your happiness and what it is that you want. It's not always about making a move. You have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. It's not all about making a move. Okay? You're going to be waiting for your ships to come in because your ship is going to come. But Spirit is saying, but what are you giving yourself right now? What are you providing yourself right now? In the meantime, while you're waiting, what are you giving to yourself? What are you pouring into yourself? What are you feeding yourself? What are you feeding yourself? Okay, not just literal food, but sometimes it might be literal food. But what are you feeding yourself? What are you feeding your brain? What are you feeding your heart? You know, how is your space? How is your mental? Okay, same thing. I feel like while you're focused on that, like your job is not to consistently try to figure out how you're going to get the 50,000 a month. Okay, because Spirit, like I said, will pull that shit out the fucking ass. So you can, try to say it's going to come from this job, or try to say it's going to come from, this business, this area of my business or whatnot. But you will find it in surprising ways. Well, people will give it through donations, or you will end up winning the lottery, some portion of the lottery, if not the whole thing, or a scratch off or something. Or, somebody randomly calls you up and say, hey, I'm going to give you this or something. Or you walk into the bank because you're thinking it's going to come from one way. You walk into the bank and you try to get a loan, and you get approved for a higher amount. Okay, you get approved for that, and whatever loan you get is literally going to produce passive income to $50,000 a month. You just needed that loan to get you started, right? Spirit saying stop worrying about how it's going to show up. Okay, you got the Five of Cups here. You got the Nine of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Do not worry about how it's going to come in. That is not your concern. Spirit is saying your concern is literally raising your vibration. Raising your vibration. Okay? Finding ways that align to the new you. When you start to feel negative, something needs to change. It may not be a person, but something needs to change. If I don't feel positive in the morning, then maybe I need to change the way my bed is facing. The way my bed is facing, yeah. Or maybe I need to buy some new sheets or something. I need to make my bed a little bit more comfortable, right? If I don't feel positive waking up. And when I do get up, if I don't feel positive once I do get up, then I may need to, start cooking something or find something to do. Maybe I'll watch a brief show. If I watch the news and all of a sudden my ass get negative, what do I need to do? Turn the news off. Right? I need to change my routine. That does not involve my reality. Right? It does not involve my reality. If I was a news anchor, of course, the news is going to be excellent. I need to know the news. If I'm a gossip column or whatever, I need to know the gossip. Of course, that's going to make me happy. I need to be in that. Okay? If that's, I guess if you want to be toxic, you want to be toxic. If that is a part of your happiness, then you found your area. You found your area. That's going to be a part of your happiness. But Spirit is saying, at what cost? At what cost? It's going to make you happy, but at what cost? Because, people don't like you gossiping about them. They don't like you being negative about them. So at what cost are you willing for this to be your happiness? But if that's the area you want to go in, that's the area you want to go in. But how many people are you going to lose because of it? But we're not worried about them. I'm just saying. So, Spirit is saying your focal point is literally making yourself happy. If you got to make adjustments, you have to make adjustments. So whatever area you find yourself struggling in, whatever time of day that you start to feel like this is my hardest time of day, something needs to be adjusted. So if you're working because, I owe this or whatever, and let's say you're a procrastinator and you did it at the last minute, something needs to change. Something needs to change. Because if you start to get stressed out because you are now working on a last minute project, you need to find a way to get in balance. Okay, you need to find a better way to maybe redo it in portions. That way each time you can feel happy because I completed the first part. I'm not done completely, but I finished it. I started it, right? Work on a new project, something that's going to get your energy back in alignment with happiness. Okay, happiness, happiness, happiness. Spirit saying, most important thing right here, what they need you to know or what they need you to focus on is literally that you are deserving your happiness. It's easier said. Nope, nope, nope. I'm trying to figure out the vice versa way to say that. You may really look at it and be like, well, that's all I had to do. Simply, that's all you had to do. At least that's what Spirit's telling you now for the 50,000 in 1 month. Okay, so let's move on. So apply this concept. Okay, whatever concept Spirit is about to say, apply this concept, but if you're already doing it, Spirit wants you to intensify it. Okay? So I don't know what concept is about to be. But if you're already doing it, you need to step your game up with it. What concept do you want Taurus to apply? Now give me the fucking second, because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Now why the fuck you give me this damn card? Give me a second. Just hold on. You have shame. Like, why the fuck do we want to apply that damn concept? Who the fuck want to apply fucking shame? What the fuck are you talking about? You have the Three of Pentacles. Hold on. Silence them. If they're not talking about so now we're kind of going to the negative. Hold on. If they're not talking about you, you're not doing nothing. You're not doing enough. Okay. Spirit is saying intensify the haters. Give them a reason to fucking talk about you. Give them a reason to doubt. You're gonna stay your distance though. But this is literally you ending up like in the blog comments. The whole office is now talking about you, right? They're hating on you. You know that you are happy. You know that you're doing something positive, but now the negativity has like intensified. Spirit's saying give them a real fucking reason to be mad at you. Okay? Give them a real fucking reason to be jealous or envy you. Now that's not saying you going out looking for it. But Spirit's saying, look, Two of Swords right here. You're not doing enough if you don't have haters, basically. Somebody always gonna be jealous of you. I mean, we don't just live in a perfect world. So somebody is always gonna be jealous of your life. You have Justice here. So apply the concept of not giving a fuck. Apply that concept. And if you already applying it, Spirit said it's time to intensify it. You need more haters. So if you got a basic haters already, it's about to get worse. Start doing more. Start, I don't care. Like, it's like literally walking in a room. You are walking in a room and you look like a bad bitch, okay? The whole thing is what's the thing called? You know, downwear or whatnot. But you walking in there in a formal gown or something. Literally. And the whole room is looking at you like, why the fuck would you wear that here? This was like literally, look at everybody in jeans and everything else. Why would you give them a motherfucking reason? That's what Spirit's saying. You look happy. You are content. It's not about everybody else. Spirit's saying, this is the part where you do not worry about what anybody else's opinion is. You are doing it for your comfort. If you walking around with them heels and that bathing suit gonna make you happy, then you do it. If you walking around them stilettos at that theme park is gonna do it, you do that. Okay? You do that. Ignore my stomach if you hear it, because I do need to eat. You have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Spirit's saying you're not here for validation. Okay? The important thing is the $50,000 a month, you are not here for validation. You're not in whatever new energy version of you you're about to come into. You are not doing anything for validation whatsoever. So, for instance, take this as an example. This motherfucking reading is not done for validation. It is literally done because I got inspired and I wanted to do it. There's going to be haters that literally say, well, are you making $50,000 a month? Bitch, and watch me post the next one. How to make $100,000 in 2 months or in a month or whatever else it is. How to make, $10,000 in a week. I don't give a damn, okay? Because not here for validation, but Spirit's saying if you're not doing nothing that's is out of the box, they're not going to hate on it. You literally are like everybody else. So do not conform, okay? At the end of the day, you're going to be taken care of. You have the Two of Wands. And the Seven of Cups. Make them fucking wonder. Okay? Make them lose their fucking shit. Let me tell you, people are going to be inching to know how the fuck you're doing. Okay? So get ready for the conversation starters. Even the people that you don't know. Oh, what do you do for a living? You know, oh, how do you do that? And this, that, and third, or whatever else it is. And they literally gonna be looking at you as concerned, right? But it's like, oh, well, you make $50,000 a month. Well, how do you do that? What do you do for a living, right? You gonna tell them some stupid shit. You may say, oh, I don't even have a job. Some of y'all getting there, okay? Some of y'all gonna find y'all blessings literally without having a job. Just somehow, some way, it happens, right? And they gonna be looking at you like, what? How the fuck do you make $50,000 a month and you don't even have a job? Like, what business do you have? And you be like, some dumb shit, right? And they're gonna be like, so you really got that business and you're making $50,000 a month? Like, that's all you do? Like, nobody else helps you or whatever else it is? That's what Spirit is saying, literally. Don't let nobody shame you. Shame the devil. Okay, tell the truth, shame the devil. Something like that. Shame their ass. Put them in their motherfucking feelings. Okay? And like I said, you don't have to intentionally do it. Spirit is saying it's going to be done. Allow them to sit in their motherfucking sorrows. Allow them to sit in their feelings of jealousy, envy, whatever it is. Spirit is saying they're going to talk. But the bigger you go, the more you're going to receive. Okay, you're going to receive love, but focusing on the haters. Because that's going to be your telltale sign that you are in alignment. Okay, you are breaking the mold. Do not stop. Okay, remember, you're not doing it for validation. Do not stop out of fear, out of, what is it? Fear of rejection or whatnot. So it's like basically, you know, when I was working, the whatever jobs I was working before, that was easy. Nobody was hating on that. I was just like everybody else. I was blending in. When I stepped into tarot, you think I didn't have a bunch of haters? People telling me I was going to go to hell, I need to go back to church so the Lord could save my soul and everything else and whatever else it is, right? But it almost fueled me. It was like, I know I'm going in the right direction. I can't listen to you. See, I listened to your ass before and I was doing that boring shit that made me unhappy. Now that I'm happy, you want to kill my dreams off and bring me back to the fucking church? I don't want to go back there. Especially, look at you. You literally are revealing yourself as the wolf that you are, and I just never knew it. But now that you don't even believe me whatsoever, and you're placing so much judgment on me, you know, I'm better off where I'm at. I feel happy. I feel content. I'm going to keep going, right? So it's like, the more that people told me that I couldn't do it, the more I was like, I know I'm going in the right direction. I know I'm going to, one day, I think I told somebody this, but one day, listen. One day, there was this one girl, we're not cool no more. She might still watch my videos, but I don't fucking know. I don't really care. But one day, it was this girl that we were cool and everything else. We were in the mall, and I was getting this dress, right? The dress was a little bit too much. I know it was. And it just kind of hit me. But either way, I was getting this dress, and I tried it on in the mall, and I was like, you think this would be cool for, like, the kickback or whatever we were going to? And she looked at me. Now, hold the fuck on. She looked at me, and she paused. Paused a little bit too long for me. It wasn't a long pause. You just gotta pay attention, right? I didn't give a fuck about what the fuck she was about to say. I already knew my answer. I said, oh, I'm gonna get it. I already knew that was I knew it was a dress. I knew I was gonna get it regardless. But I just wanted to see her opinion, right? I knew I was gonna get it. I just kind of asked the question. But it gave me the answer that I needed. You don't like it because it looks good. It looks good on me. And now you're thinking about all the attention and everything else, blah, 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 blah. Because it was some guy she was talking to and whatever else it is. Basically, what I'm saying is what I know. So you're thinking about all the attention that I'm going to receive in this dress. I'm getting it because it makes me happy. I'm not even thinking that far in advance about the guy that you fucking like and everything else. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But I'm getting it because it makes me happy. Okay? It feels good. It looks good. So I end up getting the dress. So it's pretty much like Spirit saying, buy that dress. Buy that dress. Buy that car. Buy that house. Have those dreams. Okay? The more you have them, the more realistic you're being to yourself, the more honest you're being with yourself, and the more haters that's going to come out. The more the doubters that's going to come out. The more spiritual narcissists that's going to reveal themselves. And this is going to be easier on you because now you're going to be able to distance yourself from them. But you're going to know you're going in the right direction by the amount of haters you are receiving. Okay? And when it starts to intensify, keep going in that fucking direction. Keep going. Like, this isn't like literal advice that people are giving you, and it's coming in the form of hating. You're going in the right direction. Do not give up on your fucking dreams. Now let's move on to the last one. What's the motivation Spirit wants to give you, especially when you start to get doubtful? Music is another thing. Be careful of the music that you're listening to. Because I'm a person that listens to music based off of how I feel. So if I want to cry, I'm going to listen to some sad shit. Okay? If I want to like start twerking or something because I'm happy, I'm going to listen to the twerk music, right? I literally go off my feelings. I will sit in those feelings. And I will listen to the music because it's only going to intensify it. So be careful. Like literally what you're taking in. Now who the fuck about to do this? I feel like Spirit may be tripping a little bit in this reading. But motivation for you, especially when you start to get doubtful. They gave you yoga. I need to see what Leo got because I don't know if I want to participate in this one. But you got yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So maybe not just yoga, thank God. But Pilates or, you know, the gym. When you start to feel doubtful, Spirit is saying you need to place that energy somewhere. So if y'all ain't got a gym membership or you don't go running because you don't need a gym membership, you don't got to spend money to work out. But incorporate some type of workout throughout your day. You have the Lovers. You got the Unknown card. Let me put that to the side. You have the Queen of Wands. Take access from people. Like for instance, like when you go to the gym and you got to go with your kid, right? They typically have a kiddie daycare, right? So for a moment, you are not a mother. For a moment, you are not a father. For a moment, your child is somebody else's responsibility. You now get to go work out in peace. And everybody else in that gym is typically working out in peace. It's the one place you ain't got to worry about somebody trying to, you know, get in on what the fuck you got going on. Like pry into your business and everything. They may ask you for help on certain things, but they're not going to invade your privacy like that. Spirit is saying you need to find, if anything, if not like the gym or workout, you need to find a personal space. You need to find your personal space. But I feel like where that sacral chakra can get activated. You have the Ace of Cups, where that sacral chakra can get activated. Where, you know, you can feel like you're doing something, even if you're not doing something, right? So even if you're not working, you know, making money, the way that you know to make money, you could be, working out. You know, doing something. You're still doing something. And it's taking your mind off of the stress that you have. So this could even come into hobbies, but I think there's a card in the deck that actually says hobbies. So I'm going to stick with kind of like the working out portion. So start finding a way to work out. It doesn't have to be like the machines. It could be a walk. Like go for that walk. Go for that run. Go to that gym. Go do that yoga. Go do that Pilates. Go do something that gets you physically moving, okay? That gets your energy circulating. That makes you feel like, I can keep going, okay? I can keep going. I took a mental break. I got to clear it out. I can keep going, okay? Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much our reading.